I don't know what you think, because this is such
I'm
a
dying
different
to know,
look.
yeah, what people think of it.
Yeah, this is a very different look for me. Hello gorgeous, how are you doing? We are back at Kat Von D, and in this one we're going to be covering contouring basics, contouring the face, trying out some new products, and generally doing a little cheeky day look with the contour. Stay tuned and let's see what we see. So here is Carla. Carla's a Kat Von D makeup pro, and she's going to be showing us some contouring tips and some colour tips and other cool tips. Hey, so right then we're going to start off with colour matching, and we're going to get my base right, get the foundation colour right. The difficulty we've got here is we've got like a natural daylight light right here, but we've got some really awful yellows, like store lights directly above us. So getting the colour is going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
So good luck with that.
Yeah, no, I feel confident, you know, I'm in here every day doing it with these lights, so
good, we like confident.
So I grabbed 4 different colours. I'll start by placing them on your jaw. Yeah. And then we'll see which colour matches you best, and we'll go from there.
Excellent. Oh, I can see the light and shade palette coming up. I'm just going to show this off while it's coming. Shade and light.
The good thing about these palettes are they are refillable, so you can buy the individual shades.
I did not know this.
I was just going to say, why are you buying more than one?
Every day's a school day.
Yeah. So
well, look at this.
Who
knew?
So I have placed the 4 foundation shades on you.
I like that one. Yeah, it's a bit warmer.
Light 49 neutral. So what I'm going to do is just remove the foundation swatches that I've put on.
Okay.
And then we'll go in with some primer. Yeah. And then put your foundation on, put it all over.
So we're going with the light 49 neutral Lockage foundation, which I'm really liking, to be honest with you. It's quite flat. So it's warm. So here it is, light 49 neutral.
Yeah, it's got quite a warm undertone to it.
Yeah, I like it.
So yeah, we'll go with it. What are we thinking of the colour?
So far so good, I like it. Not as heavy as what I tried last week. It's warm and it's flattening out the skin tone, so I'm enjoying this.
So I typically avoid the eye area when applying foundation.
I noticed there's a lot of people now putting eye makeup on before the foundation to stop any spillage. So I don't know if not everyone knows this, but on this brow there's a large scar here as a result of a combat-related incident in school, which involved a table being thrown at me, which I wouldn't have minded so much, but it was my own table. I was like making it. It was in woodwork. I know, which was really weird. So anywho, I have a big scar on my forehead, on my brow. So when I had my hair transplants, then I asked the surgeon if he could fix my eyebrow scar. So he put some hair. Off my head, some spares into my brow to fix it. So some of that brow hair, I got some because these really long hairs, which are from my head, should be trimmed regularly. But fills the gap though. Yeah. And everything else is tattooed. What
do you think to the colour and the coverage?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah. So should we put some warmth in with the contouring?
Yeah, of course.
What are we thinking? So, I mean, Kat Von D's colours are quite different to what I'm used to. It's weird because my eyes look really pale because there's nothing in them at all at the moment. But that's okay.
We won't leave you like that.
Good.
So the concealers I've grabbed all have different undertones.
Okay. So L7, which is this one?
So that has a warm undertone to it, so it's going to be a little bit more of a yellow undertone. L11 neutral, so that's got a neutral undertone to it. And then L13, which has a cool undertone.
Okay.
It's going to be a little bit more pinky.
Undertone. It's a good word. It sounds like a Matrix character. So just for those who are new, if you're new to these makeup, I've had so much positive response from makeup, and I know I asked and you said makeup. Loads of people wanted to see more makeup, so here we go with more makeup, and it's because
so much fun.
Well, I like doing the makeup, and it's always been a good response. And the trouble is, the surgery's running out. I haven't got many more things to nip and tuck and fill and empty and tweak. Okay, so the one I have used on this eye is L11 neutral. So like I said, it's got the neutral undertone. What are you thinking of the colour? I don't dislike it. Yeah? Yeah. I love a bold look, everyday bold look. Well, I'm thinking, now that I'm a big YouTube star, maybe I should have a bold look every day. Like when all your fans run into you. Yeah, exactly, for autographs and selfies and things. A couple of months ago, and the traffic was really bad, and I was talking to my editor at the time. There was a car beeping next to me, and I looked at the window and they had my channel up in their phone, and they were waving. So that was really cool. That's a nice feeling. I enjoyed that, and they were really nice too. I was in California, I was in Universal Studios recently, and I was shooting a video blog from there. And I did the call to action, which is, so if you're new to the channel, you want to be kept informed of all my content, hit that subscribe button and hit that alarm bell, and you'll see all my new videos in your feed. And it's only because every YouTuber does a version of the call to action. People in earshot hear a YouTuber call to action, and suddenly people want to have selfies with you and think, oh, what's your channel? And they get really excited about it. So that's kind of good. Well, this is entirely up to you. I can grab the under eye brightening powder to brighten under the eyes, or I can use the contour palette to just set under the eyes. Well, I've asked for the comments below, but that'll be too late. So, what do you think?
We're gonna have to predict what people think. I personally love the under eye brightening powder.
I thought you were going to say that, which goes against what I normally do. But what the hell? Let's do it a new way. Let's go with brightening powder.
This is shade Petal, which is the lightest, and then they are suited for different skin tones. So I sprayed my brush with the setting spray. I'm dipping it into the Shade and Light Cream contour palette, and I'm just going to use it to, like I said, define your face, your jawline, cheekbones.
So we're starting our contouring with the darker colour first.
Oh, we're doing everything opposite.
Exciting, I like it. No, this is good.
That's what I love though. Everyone does it their own way. I always start off with the darker shades.
I think you're supposed to.
Because I then would carve it out underneath with the lighter shades.
That makes sense. A Kat Von D liquid lipstick was in my very first YouTube video.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. Now, I'll put a link to that video up there. It's an awful video, don't bother watching it. But you know.
Where did you get your lashes from?
My friend Hannah does them. She's just like the queen of lashes.
They look beautiful.
She's amazing. Hey Hannah. She's crazy talented.
Right, so I'm going to go back in with the cream contour. I'm going to start with a lighter shade.
The palette's back, in case you forgot what it looked like. There it is. You need this palette, boys and girls.
So what I'm going to do now is just carve out those cheekbones.
I'm liking this look.
I'm glad.
It made yours look actually even wonkier now. That's so funny.
What do you think to that?
Contoured.
We are done with the cream. I am going to be using the powder palette.
Yeah.
So exactly the same shades, just in powder form. So we're going to set that, get it looking really sharp. Defining your jawline, and a good tip is just to contour underneath the chin, because if you're anything like me and you have 10 million chins, it hides them all.
I used to have several, then I gave a surgeon so many.
And I'm swapping my brush for a smaller one, just to go back in and define those. Done with the darker shades, so I finished contouring. What I'm going to do now is highlight. So like we said, we're going to carve it out there underneath the jaw, highlight in the centre of the forehead, down the nose, on the chin a little bit, under the eyes, and top of the lip. So I'm using a mix of these two shades here, and this one, which is like a peachy toned one, is really good for mixing to make a blush, so they're quite universal. So we have got the base pretty much done. What are we thinking?
I'm thinking this is great.
Would you normally wear a blush?
Yes, Too Faced normally, but Kat's got some great blushes too.
We don't have.
But you haven't got any? No, they're all sold out.
So what I use is the eyebrow pomades.
Yes, okay.
I always use magenta.
I bought one last week.
I think people kind of get scared when they look at that.
Yes, quite bright.
It's quite pink. Literally, just tap your brush in and then tap it on the face. There we go.
Winning.
So I would say that is the complexion.
Yeah, nailed it.
Pretty much done.
I love it.
The only thing I would add is highlight.
What do you think? Blue or gold? I normally go with golds and browns.
I'm thinking, you've gone for like a warm foundation, so maybe perhaps stick with like a warm theme.
Come on then, let's go with warm.
So we have these in liquid highlighter form and powder. This one is called Gamma Ray, and this one is Gold School.
Cool.
I'm going to press that on your cheekbones and then press the powder on top of them.
Okay, doke. Nice.
With your brows, how do you normally like them to look? Do you like them to be natural and fluffy or quite bold and defined?
Normally I'll just use a brow brush.
Okay.
Pretty fast to the benefit one, which is good.
Okay, so I'll just grab a pencil then.
Yeah.
Just brush it through and just fill in any sparse areas.
They're pretty much done.
Yeah. So these are our Super Brow pomades. I am using the colours light brown and medium brown.
You'll see them on the eyes.
Perfect for if you like the Instagram brow. Nice, bold, defined.
Instagram brow incoming.
I just think it's a nice, sharp, clean cut look.
I think it's important to get my look right now that I'm a famous YouTuber.
Of course. What do you think of that brow?
Oh yeah, that's working.
Like it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't actually end up using the light brown. I just used the medium brown because I didn't use any product at the front. I just brushed it through. So that is the brows pretty much done.
Boom.
So are we going to do some eyes?
Yeah.
Maybe just do a soft
soft eye.
Well, there we are. I'll use the Shade and Light eye palette.
Okay.
Contour the eye, give it some depth, definition, and then we'll go for a bold lip. All completely matte.
It's a great palette.
Yeah. Not put concealer on your eyelids. So what I'm going to do is grab a tiny bit of concealer and just prep the eyelids.
Sure.
So conceal the eyes. I am just going to use a neutral tone just to set them. So I'm going to use a really small, like dense brush. I'm going to go in with this one So it's just like a few shades darker than your skin tone, I would say. So we're just going to give depth and definition to the crease.
Okay.
The only thing I would do is the highlighter that we used on your cheeks, maybe put in the inner corner, so it just ties it in a little bit more.
Makes sense.
There you go. We've just added a little bit of glitz.
Perfect.
Now, lips.
I'm looking forward to this. I don't even have a black lipstick.
Would you like to try a black lipstick?
What do we think? Black? Are we too old for a black lipstick? No.
I don't think there's any age limit for black lipstick.
Shall we? Okay, let's go crazy. What do you think?
Yeah?
Let's go something. Yeah.
Okay.
This is going to be new.
Right, I need to tidy it up.
Crikey. I think I like it. Black. This is brand new. I mean, okay, bit of a rough first start. What do you think?
So, are we going glitter or highlight?
I could be tempted to highlight.
Let's do both.
Okay. I've never done black and I really like it.
It suits you. It really
It does.
suits you.
I'm surprised. I'm looking at it thinking, this is
I
kind of
am
working.
living for this. It looks lovely on you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's wild.
That's amazing. Good.
It looks metallic.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Just a bit of glitz, but adds a little bit more dimension.
I love that. I really love that.
It's
Really,
beautiful.
really love this.
So, set and
Awesome.
spray, and I think we're done.
I agree.
There you go.
Awesome.
I really, really love the black. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, I know. I like it. These are coming. I love it. Very happy.
Fab.
Okay, here we are. This is contouring and a black lip, which I've never done before. A very basic eye look, which is nice and simple.
Yeah, I love it. You're rocking it.
Me too. Very happy. So there we go. Well, what do you think? As always, leave your comments below. Dying to know what you think. This is such a different
I'm dying to know,
look.
yeah, what people think of it.
I know, this is a very different look for me. Thank you very much.
No problem at all.
So there it is. What do you think? Contouring with the Shade and Light palette, using the Shade and Light palette for eyes, which was such a useful palette, and then black lipstick, an absolute new look for me. And I'm not going to lie, that's coming home with me. I don't have any black lipsticks and I'm really liking this one. It's a new look, it's different, but you know, what the hell? Try something new, right? So there it is. As always, I hope you enjoyed this one. Please, please, please leave your comments and your likes and your dislikes and shares below. Love to get your feedback. Popping up on the right is the last show I recorded, and just below that is the one YouTube thinks you should watch next. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the very next show. Bye!